Hello, and welcome to another session on using Blender for video editing. Today we're talking about speeding up and slowing down videos again, except this time with the audio as well. Let's get started. Right now I have on my screen Agent 327, the full 3 minutes video, and we're going to start by just speeding up everything. So when it comes to the audio side, it will also be a raised pitch. So actually double the pitch. And if I play this right now, you'll be able to hear how that will change.
This is 327. I'm going in.
Good luck, Agent.
Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So once again, we're going to use the speed control effects strip to do this, and the easiest thing to do when you're working with the speed control is just adjust the length of the input strip, and that will control whether things are going faster or slower. So because we want it to go faster, in fact I'm going to make it go double the speed, all I have to do is go into the properties of this strip and change the length by dividing it by half. Dividing by 2 to get half. So that's 2,778. I'm going to just type in that same number here. Okay, so now our two strips, our video and audio, are the same length. To the video strip, I'll select that, and then I will add the speed control, and that's done now. And now, then here's the new thing. On the audio strip, you select that with your right mouse button, you scroll down in the different properties, and over here where it says pitch, so right now it's at 1, which is 100%. We want to double it so we put in 2 for 200%. And that's it. So let me rewind it and play, and then you'll be able to see how that goes.
This is 327. I'm going in.
Okay, so as you could hear, when you adjust the pitch attribute, it does two things. It'll change the duration that is required to play the sound, but it also changes the pitch. So everyone's going to sound like Alvin and the Chipmunks if you increase the pitch, and if you drop it down, then it'll be very low pitched. Okay, so that was an example of speeding things up. Now let's go the other way and slow things down. So starting off with the original settings of this loaded video. So I'm going to start by selecting that video strip and increasing the frame rate, just the number of frames, doubling it. So I'll take that value and select the audio strip, paste it in so we get the same numbers. And then here, while I have the audio strip selected, go to pitch again, and this time, because we want it to be, let's say, double the time, so slowed down by half. So we just say the pitch is 0.5 for half. And again, final step, select the video strip, add effect strip, speed control. Now, what we'll probably find is that if I try to play it right from anywhere besides the beginning, it won't sound right. So for whatever reason, I guess it's a bug in Blender where it's just not in sync. So as you can see, he's supposed to be talking now, we don't hear anything. But if I start from the beginning and play it here, and I'll just let this play, you'll see that it will have the synchronization working properly.
This is 327. I'm going in.
Okay, so that's speeding up and slowing down. So the only other thing to show you is if you only wanted to speed up or slow down a section of your video. So I reverted back to the beginning, and let's say we just want to slow down the section where he talks. So I'm going to scrub until I get to that position. And to separate out that section, we have to create hard cuts on the video and the audio. So go to strip and cut hard at frame, and the hotkey for that is Shift K. So that's the video, and then I'll right click to select the audio strip and then press Shift K to do the same there. Then we find where we want it to stop. Oh, actually that was really fast. Okay, right there he's done talking. So let's go ahead and do the same thing now. So I'll select with my right mouse button, Shift K to do a hard cut there. And then again, Shift K. I'm going to zoom this in with my mouse wheel. Zoom in. Okay, so now let's say we wanted to slow that down again by half. Okay, so what we can do first is I'll use my Shift key to select the rest of the video, and I'll press G and then shift it down. That gives us the space to work with. Right click to select that little bit where we want to slow down, and then under length I will multiply by 2. Okay, and then while I still have it selected, I can add the speed control effect strip to that. So that's done. Now same thing over here, right click on the audio strip, take that, multiply by 2, and go down to pitch and divide by 2. So whatever you do with the length, if you're multiplying by that number, then when you get to your pitch, then you divide by that number. That's how you do these calculations. Okay, so that part's done. Now all we need to do is bring these strips back, and an easy way to do that, just click anywhere in that gap and press the backspace key. Everything will shift over. Okay, and now let's try and play this.
This is 327.
Right, and there you have it. So speeding up, slowing down, either the entire video or just a portion of it. This is basically the end of all of the basics in terms of working with Blender for video editing. If there's anything that you wanted to know about, just feel free to let me know in the comments. Because next up, we're going to take it up a notch. We're going to start talking about how to animate things using keyframes so that you can change values of things as the video progresses, like changing the position of where your different elements are on the screen, doing fade-ins, fade-outs, all sorts of stuff. We'll cover that coming soon. Okay, thanks, and see you later. Bye now.